ISI. Joining me tonight on this debate, Satish Jacob, editor, NWS, here with me in studio, Professor B.R. Deepak, a China expert with JNU, also with us tonight, Vijay Nayak, political analyst, RSN Singh, security analyst, and a very vocal voice. We hope tonight on what India should do in this situation. Major General Ashok Mehta, a defense expert, also with us in studio, and Dr. Sambit Patra, spokesperson of the BJP in Delhi. We also will be joined on the phone line by Admiral Javed Iqbal, former Navy Chief and spokesperson of Tehreek-e-Insaf, joining us on the phone line from Pakistan. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining me on the debate tonight. Let me begin with you, Colonel RSN Singh. What is the time better, if not now, to strike and let it be known clearly to Pakistan thus far and no further?
You know, you have built up a culture somehow in the last few years that...
Dr. Sambit Patra, is this, as what General Mehta is saying, is it not a crying shame that over and again, repeatedly, incessantly, Pakistan can continue to exercise those 1,000 cuts and many, many more, and we continue to bleed as if we're just incapable as a nation, absolutely incapable of doing anything?
See, being nice to a determined adversary, thinking that our niceties would make it mend its ways, is rather having a policy on Pakistan based on useless hopes and expectations than on any kind of sound strategic content and statescraft. I believe our diplomats should really think on this issue, and it's not just a singular failure. Right from 1948 onwards, every summit that we had was a drastic failure, was an absolute failure. In fact, even after winning wars after wars, we have been only handing them out things rather than getting things from them.
So where's the lesson learned? And I'm going to ask my director now to play out a soundbite. We were joined a couple of days. What then should we do? What is our response?
No, in fact, I was also part of the debate when the Admiral said this, but let me get back to the Admiral straight and say that it's not that we have taken all the bullshits. In fact, I'm sorry to quote that word, but that was the word he used it. We have given you back enough, and I think you should have learned what the lesson is by attacking India. You have lost 4 wars if the Kargil is also counted. So it's not that we have laid back and taken always from you. Don't take our goodnesses as an excuse, as a weakness. We are strong enough, but it's only a niceties. Don't comment upon it as the way you have commented.
Yes.
But, well, yes, our diplomacy has to move.
No, I want to hear what Admiral Iqbal has to say to that, sir. I know you will defend the military. I know you will say our covert forces can do so. But I mean, and I want to get both of you, Colonel RSN Singh and Sambit Patra, to respond to this, because it's not only a question about military strength and capability, as General Mehta pointed out, it's also about political will.
Now that you have brought in China also, I just wanted to make a passing comment. I have all the regards for Indian military, with the belief that Indian military has all the capabilities that we expect it to have.
Even though General Mehta says we don't?
See, with due respect to General Mehta, I think we are in a public television. We may have different visions, but let's keep up the morale of our people as well as our army, saying that yes, we are the most capable army of the world. That's how we are supposed to behave anyhow. With due respect to everyone, what I wanted to bring in over here was China in a particular way. I believe in many of the scholars, and we have Chinese experts over here also. Brigadier Mehta would also agree that scholars are of the view that the feasibility that China has been using Pakistan as a stooge is very high. Look at Pakistan. It is an unstable state, politically unstable, economically unstable, yet the magnitude of the operations and the sustainability has been so high that I am suspicious there has to be a hidden hand somewhere.
There has to be a hidden hand somewhere, and I want to bring in Satish Jacob, editor, NWS, who just needless debate on what we should do and what we should do amongst ourselves. Yes, Sambit Patra, you want to make a point?
I think we had enough debate on this issue. We should not debate on the issue whether it was a game plan of a state player or a non-state player. Whether it was a non-state player, ultimately it has to be the state which has to give the consensus.
How long can Pakistan continue to hold a gun to its head and say, look, it's not us, these are rogue elements? Admiral Iqbal.
Focus on it. And
but let's not solve the problem of terrorism. Let's go and debate about
it. Terrorism. I believe even if terrorism is a global phenomena, we cannot justify it. even if it's a global phenomena. I think one of the most important breeding grounds of the global terrorism is your country, with due respect, sir.
No. Listen to me. Now listen to me. Why was this phenomena not there before 9/11? Why this phenomena was not there? Why was it not there?
Well, it was very much there in Kashmir, wasn't it? It was always there in Kashmir, wasn't it, sir?
You are the founder of this. What do you mean?
It was always there, sir.
If we are the founder of it, let the world...
Admiral, my simple and humble question is, Hafiz Saeed, who is not only an Indian wanted, he is wanted by the United States as well. Hafiz Saeed has the audacity to give an interview to Reuters and say that when Pakistan army can attack India anytime.
No,
you are helpless. You act helpless.
Admiral Iqbal, if I could ask, Admiral Iqbal, sir, that's about all the time I have, but I want to give 10 seconds to Sambit Patra. Yes.
I mean, there is a cartoon doing rounds. I would like to end with a humorous statement in a very sarcastic way. Mr. Manmohan Singh, tattered clothes with a rose in his hand and saying peace. And we have his counterpart back to back and saying how many pieces with an axe in his hand. So this is the definition of peace.
Yes, how many pieces and how long can we continue to bleed? Thank you very much. Completely out of time. Thanks very much for watching our NewsX debate tonight. Stay tuned.